Good afternoon and welcome back to a brief update on the preservation of this 1950 Chriscraft Riviera 20 here in Hamilton, New Zealand. Today is the 25th of April, our Anzac Day public holiday, where we remember our fallen heroes from the previous wars, World War I, II, etc. And this afternoon, after celebrating that, I've taken some time to get inside the boat here and finish off the last of the interior paintwork on the inside of this boat before we mask off the tops here in preparation for sanding out the varnish, which we've done. So this boat, as some of you have followed, is mostly new through the engine room. Most of the frames are new. The floor or the hull is new, both inner and outer planks, so inner ply skin and outer planks, all been done in accordance with Dan Darnenberg's commitments and understanding of 5200 bottom preservation. And so we've got this all back together with, finally got all the coats of paint in here that we've got. So this has basically had 3 coats of paint throughout. And of course, these sides here are all original, so they've had a couple of coats brushed on them just to dress them up. So that's all done, which is great. So that's the inside of the boat, all looking pretty mopped up. You'll see there that I've actually put some strengthening blocks or webs on the inside of the engine bearers. Obviously, after 70 years, they get a bit worn out. So I've cut some timber, epoxied it in and clamped and screwed to give a bit more strength in the engine bearers there, which will make it a little bit easier for getting the engine in and give it a little bit more durability in the long term. Now, the rest of the boat is, we're sort of working on starting to understand the sanding of the boat. So some of you will know that, so we've put in 16 coats of varnish on this boat. Got a little nasty run there. That one caught me out on one of the coats. So we've put 16 coats of varnish on this boat. And then we've started to think our way forward around how we're going to sand this back. So to date, we've used the Festal sander and to get it 85% done, and then we're going to start to do this by hand. So you can see there that we've got 85% of it done. We're going to start to do it by hand. So we've used the Allcraft or all wood clear single pack varnish on this. It's a new generation varnish, so it's not old school varnish. You can see we've had multiple attempts as we started to play around and think our way through this side of the boat, through here. This side's had, it's been wet rubbed with 400 grit through this side just to start to see what that'll look like after we've had our second coat. So we've had a few goes at it to try and think our way forward before we really get stuck into it this week. So anyway, so that's the inside all buttoned up, and that'll be wrapped up and taped in so that keep the dust out of it. So that's an update from here, and we'll catch up later.